day.
I've never had one of those before. I don't know
Yeah.
why today was the
You're
day.
gonna start shaking.
Cracking a cold one open, crack one cold one with the boys, you know.
All right, boys. What happened last session?
We
One
went
last
for a
job
big one last job.
for
One
1 week
last
from
job.
retirement.
Went for a big swim, explored an underwater city, um, some um, I'm actually blanking on Cody's character's name.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna
two
leave you there.
letters.
It's it's Null. Um, made quote unquote friends with a crab. Uh,
Yeah, the crab was fine.
Uh,
The crab's a good guy.
yeah, we
We're gonna meet
explored
back
some.
up later.
After this, we're getting drinks. He knows a place
Yeah,
right around the corner.
he's got a spot.
Yeah, we explored like some underground ruins. We are looking for a sunken ship. There's some kind of treasure. I don't know what we're
Curiosity.
looking for. And we found it's like there's like a lot of like Procon iconography here, but then we found like a hidden symbol of some other god that is like a god of like consuming or savagery,
Water.
right? Well, I don't think it was just water. He's not like the
he
No,
water
said
god.
slaughter.
slaughter.
Oh,
For the
slaughter.
most possible time.
You're like water. He's the water god.
No, that's the guy whose shit got wrecked. That's Procon.
Yeah. But not the Sahuagin god. Just a god of slaughter. So we're exploring the temple here. We fought some like I think fish. I don't think we fought anything like crazy yet. Um, Met some ghosts. Did discover some treasure. And then we just dove down into the canyon that we think our shipwreck is in.
Correct. Take an inspiration.
It's also super cold and very dark.
Yeah. And wet.
True. This water is wet.
Definitely unrelated to a slaughter god.
Breaking news, guys. Water is wet.
Scientifically, no, I can't have that conversation. Um, so, yes, you guys are in the deep, dark depths, in a chasm beneath the coastal shelf. You may, some of you may just be beginning to see some rubble, flotsam and jetsam that appears to be made out of um, old uh, boat. You have seen the mast of a vessel that's crossed the chasm. It only makes sense that the remnants be below. And after some swimming and exploration, you begin to see what remains of the vessel. You may proceed as you will.
Heck yeah.
Sure.
So
I'm trying
we
to do the
there
thing that-
are there any from what we see down here, are there any kind of lights of any kind?
Absolutely not.
Right.
Don't even
Zashel
believe
is
any of you are glowing.
Zashel has
Uh,
Crown of Stars up, so he
Oh,
should be glowing 30
Uh,
feet bright, 30 feet
Yeah,
dark.
I also turned on light on myself.
Yeah.
Or cast light on myself, I guess. But I think that's currently going.
let me turn on some lights then. Bright light.
But importantly, there are no lights coming from out in the deep.
Yes, which I assumed was the question.
Yeah, correct. But good to know people have light sources and stuff.
hmm
That way they can be a shining target.
Mhm.
Oh, I already lit you up. No, excellent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see.
I'll start breaking my way towards the left, towards so there's some seaweed and shipwreckage out this way.
Mm-hmm.
We'll head up that way, but branch a little bit over to the right.
Yeah, I'll get up and use the scythe to like peel back some of the seaweed as I'm kind of peering through, seeing if any other crabs are lurking around here.
Sure, make me an investigation check.
Perhaps they have information.
I will go ahead and cast Detect Magic just to.
All right. In the range of your detect magic, you see nothing yet.
It's a 6. I'll use my inspiration to reroll. It's a 14.
Hey.
You notice that there are no fish. There are no bottom dwellers. You do see an empty crab shell corpse.
Use like the blade of the scythe to kind of like flick it up a bit and grab it and determine like this is empty. This place is dead. I'll turn to the others and I'll turn towards I'm forgetting everybody's characters' names.
They're all on screen.
Well, their tokens are all.
No,
but-
they're on your
At the bottom.
the bottom of your
Oh,
bottom
funny,
of your
bottom left.
screen.
Yeah, but who looks at that?
Okay.
Well, la
Um,
di da.
well, I'll turn to Vicaris and say, "Isn't it strange? There's no fish here."
It doesn't feel right.
Everyone stay where you can see at least one other person. We know that there was a guardian for this thing.
Yup, you begin to see the ruins of the vessel. You see lots of pieces actually of many ships actually in tiny decimated pieces of various age, all surrounding a deeper pit and chasm. But you do see a vessel just up here that is newer. It does not seem to have sustained the amount of damage that the rest of the victims around here have.
Credit, sweetheart, I'm coming. And I dive into the hole. No, I'm just fucking like, just,
Would have been
right. It would have been great,
nuts.
but yeah. I will skirt the edge of this hole though and sort of look down and see if I can see anything down there.
There is just darkness.
Okay. I will sort of motion towards the wreckage over here. Indicate that's where I'm headed.
Max, just because I'm over on this side, I'll just look to see if there is anything like of note or interest, any crates or barrels or any such things. And
Sure. You do find a wrought iron holy symbol that is covered in salt deposit and deep sea algae. I tried to say algae and algae at once, and I don't know why. I never. Anyway.
it was good. Very respectful to both. I'll give it like a little rub, and I don't imagine it will scrape away, much, but I'll cast Prestidigitation for it to do what it can, to see if anything becomes more clear, or is it immediately recognizable as things we've saw up above or anywhere else?
It's pretty obviously a symbol of Procon.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Very, very good.
Not out of place.
Cool. I will let it fall back down to the silt. Race after everyone else.
I'll swim up and try and poke in the wreckage here. Poke my head in,
Yeah.
see if I can see anything going on in there.
All right.
Going with Yop.
You kind of stick your head in here into the prow of the vessel, long since gone. That fissure in the don't remember what that part of the deck is called, but that top deck leads right into what would presumably be quarters or a galley, and you do in fact see that it is at one time the galley, but it is cleared out, and not cleared out as in like cleaned out, but just everything has floated away. Or there is just rubble, presumably beyond this wall that's like on the far side of the galley. There would be the cargo hold.
Okay.
So, which would be like this here.
Right. I think as opposed to swimming in, Betty and I will swim over the top and see if we can look in from what I assume is an entrance from the deck.
All right. Just kind of leaning down and looking in, you do see some dark shapes inside. There is, however, there's crates and barrels and things that are pretty well strapped down, lots of bonds that have been snapped, and barrels and things that have been broken, but pretty clearly in the center of the cargo hold, there is a curious object that is bolted to the deck. It is. Oh, I wonder if I can get an actual description of it, so I'm not just reading bullshit. Hold on. Uh, let's see. Yeah, a very large iron barrel with what appears to be large grabbing claws affixed to the outside of it. It's kind of made up to look like um, a terrible statue of a lobster. And there are bolts, locks, and things holding it to the deck. It looks incredibly heavy.
Okay, and just to be clear, it's bolted to the deck or bolted to like the floor of the cargo area?
Floor of the cargo hold, yeah. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I will point it out. It looks like Noel and Vicaris are closest to me. I'll sort of gesture down there. I think we found something, quite possibly what we're looking for. That seems like whatever it is, they went through a lot of trouble to make sure it stayed with the ship. And I will swim down there.
Can I do a perception check to specifically like look around or listen for anything
Sure.
that's trying to like sneak?
Yeah.
Zashel, might need your eyes.
My roll 20 is lagging. I hit the button though.
On my way.
Huh. I'm hitting the button, but it's not doing it.
Hmm.
Have to restart.
Here, is it right if I roll for you?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. We'll see if maybe your sheet will open for me. If nothing else, you do have a sufficiently high passive.
I have 20, yeah.
Yeah. I'll try to. Okay, your sheet's not loading.
Weird.
At least with your 20, you do notice stillness. That there is not life down
Yeah,
here.
conspicuous stillness.
Yeah. And Zashel, you see abjurative and conjuration magic suffused through the bonds of this device.
Unsurprisingly, there's magical protections on it, but there's something else that's a little strange. I suspect whatever guardian is here might be summoned once we try to unchain it or something.
Well, what's the play?
We may be able to dispel it, but something tells me they're smart enough to have a
That will
contingency
likely
for that.
trigger it.
Depends on what exactly it is, but I'm afraid I can't tell you that specifically. We knew that there would be a chance of a fight here, so be on your guard.
The question remains, what happened to all of the life down here?
Maybe this valley or whatever is. The water's very salty. It doesn't support life very well. I mean, who can say, really? So we're going to open it, or?
Uh,
That just confirms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was just that was me testing, unfortunately. Damn.
Well, now you know for sure.
Yeah.
I guess we could try to dispel the abjurative magic around it, and if it works, wonderful, we're ahead of the game, and if it doesn't, then I guess we'll just be,
Prepared to fight.
yeah, store for the fight that we anticipated we might be having.
Could have one person focus on the abjuration and another focus on the conjuration, do it at the same time. Maybe negate the effects of one or the other.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I will need to see the effect, so I can cast that on myself.
I'm just casting detect magic.
I'll wait a second for the confirmation that that's the plan.
I'm unable to dispel the other, so I'm counting on you, Vicaris, or Yup.
Oh, of course. Which one am I going for specifically? And he's just waiting for Zashel to point out specifically where to.
They're
Focus the
both on the
magic.
chains, so
Mm.
I can't really point at it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's not how that works.
If I have to do these in order, then first to do the conjuration, right?
I would think so.
Are you ready for me to try then?
Those of us who are not part of this might want to back up in case there's some sort of explosion. And I will very clearly back up about 10 feet.
We're with you all the way, Noel. As I'm backing up.
Actually,
I will swim closer to them.
what's interesting, if I choose the object, it's possible that the one's cast of Dispel Magic will work. It's just that there will be a new check for each associated spell involved. The two separate checks, one for each, based off the description.
I'll also be doing it
Possibly.
at the same time.
I mean, I'll go for it. Yeah, I'll back 30 feet up. Basically 30 feet up, so I could still look straight down at it.
Okay.
I'll be
Ooh,
30
same.
feet over the top of it. And yeah,
As soon
I'll
as I
do
see him do that, I will definitely follow suit.
I'll do detect magic so I can actually see like
Mhm.
target directly the enchantments, but I'll do the chain and start with conjuration.
Okay.
Mhm.
Does it work that if we both did it at the same time, we'd be targeting two separate things?
Uh,
Eh.
y- technically, as rules as mechanically written, you're doing things at the same time, but one of you is still like in initiative
Yeah,
first.
which is
Yeah,
why
yeah,
I'm trying to the conjuration first, and then maybe
Yeah.
if we sweep that before you do the other one,
Got it.
But
Yep.
but here
in
is
theory.
the thing.
Yeah.
Is that you both do cast your spells. But this particular device is prepared for that sort of disarmament, and the trap still triggers.
Okay.
Which means that from the locks, binding it and anchoring it, a green mist begins to pour out and move through the water and pull itself together into a form. You hear hissing and the sound of metal on metal as a creature fully armored and armed appears, very large, compared to each of you. Serpentine in appearance and with many arms. Let's see. Vaguely humanoid, only sort of. In her appearance,
So cool.
a blade in each arm.
Who is she? Those arms, those blades. Who is she?
And I did put her token in a bad spot compared to where you all went, so give me just a second to show
Yeah.
this.
Unfortunately, we're like water is weird.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna put her in front. Ha! And now we roll initiative.
I fucking knew it too. Oh my god, I was gonna call it. Ah!
You wanted to send the result of this roll to the tracker, but I
Weird.
hate you roll 20. I even have the gear up around the Zashel token.
I'm gonna reload my page.
Okay.
That should actually be a 10, not a 19 for me.
Okay. Do you need me to fix it?
I can get it, I think.
Okay.
And for my buddy.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot how kick-ass this creature is. Oh.
Oh, whoops! I loaded a different game. Hold on.
Oh.
Um, you guys' initiatives suck.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
wait,
happens.
no goddamn reason.
I don't know. You do something then besides cast mirror image.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So bad,
He's gonna cast mislead.
because
Don't worry.
that's my first.
Yeah, I know that's what you're about to do with your nat 20.
Look,
Uh-huh.
I'm concentrating on polymorph right now. There's not a lot I can do.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Fuck off.
I know what you're about.
There's my team.
Self-preservation after dying 2 times? Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
what I'm
Uh-huh.
about.
Oh my-
Hey, what's up,
Oh,
for?
Yeah, that's fine. This is fine.
All right. So,
All right.
Vakaris
You
gets
know
to
it.
act first.
You love it.
Casting mirror image.
Sure am.
Yeah, no shit.
Great. I love
Um,
that it's her turn
Mhm.
next.
wait, hold on.
Time to
Am
clear some of
I?
these out.
Are we? I know we went 30 feet up. Are we within melee range of her?
Who knows?
Well, I
She
mean,
I'm
she
sure.
is
where is
appearing.
she?
She is appearing just over the cargo hold. So nobody else is within the boat anymore. So we're not gonna like talk about the space in there since nobody's in there. So she is like basically on the deck.
Okay, I'm gonna move the fuck away. Is what's happening there? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
What? I'm not a melee damage
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
dealer. Weird.
Yeah, neither am I.
All right.
And I don't
So
have mirror image.
you have AC for days. You're fine.
I did pick up a shield.
All right. That's my turn.
All
Oh yeah,
right.
I picked up a shield and the bitchin' armor they finally gave me.
Uh,
We've only been carrying
on
that since like session 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
on her turn, she is. Oh, I gotta resize my sheets. Or there we go.
Wait,
Huh?
wait, sheets. Plural.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Um,
lady, the
yeah,
monster's so
okay.
terrifying it takes up 3 sheets.
Like
each arm has a sheet.
Each arm has a sheet.
each default sheet just like takes up about a third of my screen, so whenever I open it the first time I automatically can't see anything going on. But this bitch swings out in a whirlwind of blades.
It's gonna be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Looking at them arms?
It's 6 longsword
Yeah.
attacks and then a tail attack.
So glad I moved away.
So let's see. We'll split this down the middle.
One of those attacks at, it looks like Vestra is the only one, will be at disadvantage.
Okay. This rules. Okay, that turns a 28 into a 27 against Vestra.
27, you say?
Dude, I saved you. Betty saved you. You're welcome.
Betty is there. Yeah. Thank you, Betty. Ouch. All right. Yeah, definitely.
All right, so that's a 27, a 28, and a natural 20 to hit Vestra.
Yeah, they all hit, but the critical is I'm immune to critical because
Okay,
my
yeah.
armor.
So
Excellent.
that will total out as 41 points of slashing damage. And then for Yop, I have a 22, 12, and 12. Wow.
Yeah, all right. Give me that 22.
That's 11 slashing.
Okay.
And then a 13 to hit Betty with the tail attack.
I believe that misses, but hold on, let me double check. You said a 13?
Yes.
That misses.
Excellent. All right. So that's her first turn.
Oh god.
Zashel.
All right. I'm not Well, I am concentrating on detect magic, but that's it. I will. I don't.
Oh, I love that Quetzal gets to go right after you.
I will just start slow with a sacred flame. Yeah, we're gonna take this one easy.
Okay. It would appear that she is incredibly nimble. 22.
That will definitely do it. And then as a bonus action, I will lob one of my Crown of Stars bolts. Ooh, that's only an 18 to hit. I will spend an inspiration.
Yeah. It
See if I can
does.
do better than 18. Okay,
Yeah.
that feels a little better.
It does feel like a thing that probably has like a high AC. It's got a lot of spinning.
This is my invocation. I'd kind of like for it to like.
Yeah,
work
style
well.
points. Yeah.
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 That is a hit.
Okay. I will. I will add
Oh.
my. I will go ahead and use my
Add your 5.
add my
Yeah.
5 to that, so that's 44 radiant
Man,
damage.
that feels like style points.
Oh, that's
Jesus.
funny. Oh, I forgot your deal with the devil for the D12s at the sacrifice
Yeah.
of the D6s.
Yeah, that's
At
right.
the
That's right.
sacrifice of no.
At everything
At the
else.
sacrifice
not
of every other die
every
type.
other die type. But his D12s, goddammit. Thing of beauty.
All right.
Quetzal, get in there, buddy.
That's the first and only time you're gonna say those words.
Yeah, seriously. He only gets 1 attack, but because this thing doesn't have
Advantage.
all its hit points, he's got advantage. So that is a 21 to hit.
She is going to clatter her blades together and parry that attack.
Ooh.
Boo.
And save.
Ooh.
All right, that's Quetzal.
Interesting.
And then it is Null.
Yeah.
You know how fun it
So
is to like vocalize the loss of the O.
yeah. I'm gonna Yop is a little ways below me, right?
Yes, you are 30 feet up. Yop, I believe you're like there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're like 30,
Um
25 feet above Yop.
just because it's cool, I got a lot of swim speed, so I'm going to swim out a little ways, swim down behind Yop, reach over Yop's like back, touch the weapon, and cast Holy Weapon.
Yes.
So your weapon starts to like flicker in that weird like parchment grayscale.
Mm-hmm.
I like lean back over your shoulder and go, now proceed. And swim back like to here.
Okay.
I really wanted to use this spell at least
You're
once.
not disengaging or
Nope, I'll take the hit.
okay. She does not attack you.
Okay. Oh. I don't know how many reactions monsters get. I didn't even think about that she definitely could swing at me. But look, it's fine. Look, all planned. It's all coming together.
Use your action.
He has not. No, you have not used your action in case you didn't notice.
Oh shit, you're right. Fuck, it's a bonus action. Whoa. Okay, well,
that's
I'll
because
tell
it's
it
like okay. That's because it's like for like your war casting
yeah.
cleric that's just gonna cast it on themselves.
Mhm.
Wisdom. That's a 27.
Yeah, she's good.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's my
This
turn.
is a beast. Vestra.
Using the scythe to deflect a lot of the incoming attacks, but obviously many of them, make their way through. I will raise the scythe up, and I will say to this creature, you're not dead yet, but I'll still send you on your way. And I'm going to use my channel divinity, my vow of enmity as a bonus action to gain advantage on attacks on the creature, and then I'm going to attack twice at it. A 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for 15. A 30 to hit.
Okay.
For 10, and I'll put a smite on it. Is the creature an undead or fiend?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to assume not an undead.
Great.
Yeah.
Because
The
their
vibe is off.
Yeah, the vibe is off. Yeah, the vibe is off. Okay.
Be fucked up if it were a demon and undead.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, cool. I will use a second level smite for 19 divine damage as a radiant energy just like blasts forth from the sight damage. And
Okay.
that's my turn.
All right.
Actually, I'm sorry. That 30 is a 9. Nope, never mind. I didn't curse it with my
Yeah.
Hexblade curse. Yep. That's my turn. That's my turn.
That'd be next turn.
That'd be Nick.
All right. Yup.
Quetzal is currently a giant shark. Is that accurate?
Correct.
Okay.
With a
Wonderful.
sweater, and you can't take that away from me.
Yeah, right. Wonderful. Yop is gonna start.
Enlarge.
Yop is gonna start working some levers on the back of her shield, and just along the top, a tiny little cannon pops up, and at this point, Yop notices her Warhammer begins to glow. Next time, I promise. And hits a button on the back of the shield, and a tiny little mechanical gnome is fired out of the cannon, holding a little lance, and it shoots into the side of Quetzal. And injects him full of high-grade Colombian cocaine.
Oh my god.
The pupils do the like Bruce when the blood appears in Finding Nemo.
Yeah. And with my bonus action, I will just sort of put a hand up to this thing and say, where the fuck is it? Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. And I will amplify that curse and do 3 points of damage to myself. And so
Okay.
they take damage if they make multi-attacks, and they can make a con save at the end of each of their turns.
Yes. Yes.
Interesting.
Lucky's gonna swim away and dodge.
Oh, I'm also going to move Betty just over here.
Okay. Sounds good. Then Vicaris, it's your turn.
Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
What is it gonna do? Let's see what we got here.
A 19 hits.
Tight. Dang it, that won't go away. So I got a 1 and a 4. Acid and force damage. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
And then how many do I have left? Should have looked that up earlier. Oh, I don't have a ton of those left. That'll be my turn.
All right. You could see that she is like a battle-worn and scarred creature who is looking around the field very tactically. And then suddenly vanishes and appears
Son of a bitch.
here.
Was that a spell?
Oh shit.
It is not. So here comes some stabbing, boys. I got a crit against Null.
I'll fix it.
All right, a 27 and a 22 against Null.
Yep.
That will total to 37 points of slashing damage.
One after the other, because I gotta do.
Right, yeah. 10, 12, 15. Okay.
Yeah. 10, 12, 15. Got it.
And then Zashel.
Yeah.
19, 17,
Yep.
21.
Yep.
That is 31 points of slashing damage, and I'm then going to
You said 31.
yes, flick the tail around Null, around your core, with 17 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay.
Shield. Throw the shield up. Just wiggle free. Miles so
Okay.
pleased with himself.
That is her turn. Then it is Zashel's turn.
Okay. Gonna do something I have never done before. Zashel's got the gloves on. He puts the first two fingers of both his hands together, sort of just snaps them apart, and there is a flash of oh god. Flash. I am casting Shocking Grasp on this thing.
Nice.
I assume that there is not enough metal to to justify advantage, so I will just make my attack roll.
Mhm.
There we go. So 30
Ooh, ooh, okay.
for 17 lightning damage,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna now back away. 20, 25, 30. Zashel, as he is doing this, looks over at Vicaris and sort of salutes, having seen this be a trick that Vicaris did once upon a time a lot.
I just
And
want to. Does this spell take away the reaction period?
it says it cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay, so
Nice.
no reactions. Okay,
No
yep, that's what I
Also,
wanted to
I would
know. Yes,
like to just
I was
jump
just
in
gonna say.
here. Whoops, that's the wrong die. That's the right die. Oh, it's the same number. And they can make a Constitution saving throw to see if they're still cursed.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do. That's a 26. Oh, fucking
Yeah, no,
girl.
they're fine.
Oh.
Wow, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume that detect magic fell because I don't remember the numbers, so I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's it for me.
Oh,
right.
let's go, cocaine shark.
Cocaine shark in a sweater.
Yeah, it's gonna zoom right in there, just spin a couple circles and then chomp down. It's 27
Mm-hmm.
for 18 piercing and a 22
Uh-huh.
for the
Go.
haste action for
Go,
26
child, go.
piercing.
20.
child.
Holy shit.
It's 3d10 plus 6.
I feel great
She
about
has a
that
tough
check.
hide, and these non-magical attacks are not super effective. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Still.
she's still there is still a shark on her arm.
I'm gonna
That's it for
use
giant shark.
my action to channel divinity. Make a little bit of her breastplate turn into like that paper texture, and then I'm gonna swim away. Although it can teleport, so you know I'm gonna try.
Okay. And sorry, what was your action?
The channel divinity for Path to the Grave.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give
All right.
it vulnerability on the next attack that hits.
Right. Yes. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay, Vestra.
Well, we'll see.
Well, yeah, we'll see. I am rolling dice, so it could be bad. I will rocket forward in the water as I am very comfortable swimming, and shout at her, just saying, "Where are you going? Why don't you stay a little bit closer?" And I'm gonna use my bonus action to curse her. You, you dirty fiend, you.
Stupid bitch.
Cool. I will strike out with 2 attacks at advantage because of the other jam. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. It'd
Minimum
be
damage.
See the
very
vulnerability. Boo.
minimum damage. But I will use a divine smite. I will use a 3rd level on it. The
Okay.
Hexblade Curse does not additionally add on top of it. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
that's 14, 19, 39, 40, 42.
You hack off one of her arms.
Nice.
Uh,
Hell yeah.
not look good for her. Not good for her at all.
That's
Hell yeah.
82. Oh,
Yeah.
I will smile as her arm goes floating by, and slice out once more. 15.
well, you regress to the mean.
Yeah.
All right, that is a miss. So it is Yop's turn.
Yop will swim over, and having heard Vestra make an appeal, as she swims, Yop will just sort of sing to herself, "Won't you stay just a little bit longer?" And
You've got to get back into playing John Root, dude.
yeah, I know. And then we'll take a hefty swing with her freshly glowing warhammer.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's that, and I think there's 2d8 on top of that.
I got it.
Or-
Oh, you got it. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, I made a
Oh,
thing for it.
Jesus Christ.
Awesome. And I'll take another swing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, it was the
Alright.
best of times. It was the worst of times.
Oh.
And I
11
will
is fine.
send Betty right over here next to Noel.
Aw.
All right. There is cracking in her skeleton on impact. It's weird because it's underwater.
Ooh.
But like the force is not yielded by the
Ugh.
ocean. Oh, fuck. Okay. Vicaris.
The only thing I could do while concentrating on a spell. Ooh, 15 doesn't hit, so I will absolutely use an inspiration to reroll that.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. Do better. How did that get worse?
Whoa.
How many do I have? How many of these do I have?
That's
Yes.
Alright. I
this
have
is
one
gonna
more.
hurt.
I'm doing it. I don't care. All right, last one. Fingers crossed, guys.
Are you sad that it's bedtime?
25. There we
sad?
go.
25.
Aw, it's bedtime. Nobody likes it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
He won't let go of my thumb. Okay. Good night, sweetie. I'll see you in a moment.
About to be bedtime for this lady.
Actually, that fucking does it though.
Ah,
Tight. That's what I was going for.
Oh my god. What damage type was that?
I think I'm gonna go with lightning.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll go with
Um.
lightning.
After being hacked to pieces by your fighters, and thrown every which way into the tides, this bolt of lightning courses through her body and just stops her heart and blows more parts off of her. And she mystifies and vanishes, and her entity does not return to the locks. However,
mhm.
at her death.
Uh-oh.
Can I get a quip in real quick?
A what?
Quip.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
um, well, I guess she wasn't the tactical genius she thought she was.
Uh, I actually almost came for you first, but
I
then the
figured.
mirrored image seemed like that would be a waste of her energy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry, go
um,
ahead.
Zashel, you see a glow coming from the pit near you, as does Yop. And then there is movement of water as if something is being pulled upward. In fact, like a current is pulling from below the surface. It's very strange, but then there is noise that accompanies this. What sounds like something grasping at the sides of the tunnel, and the falling of stones, a growling deep and low, the boiling of water, and a form begins to emerge with glistening hide shaped like scales but translucent as if entirely of the ocean itself, claws made of salt deposits and coral, and a wingspan that is skeletal in its nature but beating through the waves. And I have a serpent. Uh,
Oh.
water dragon.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I regain 10 HP because she dies.
hmm
Oh.
And we'll take our 10. Here's my art.
And now, intermission. Refreshment time.
Sure is great being on a drive-in watching Super Flick and eating all this great food.
This flick is making me hungry.
It makes me want to flick my bick.
We should have gone to the drive-in where we could eat and flick to our heart's content.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Well, come on then. I'm going to have a pizza and popcorn and ice cream.
And I'm gonna have a burger with fries and a soft drink. Yum, yum, yum. This was a great idea.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome. It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now. sparkling soft drinks, steaming hot coffee, steamed or grilled hot dogs, crispy hot fresh French fries. How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in.
New Cutlass now.
Sure handles easy.
Drive happy. Cutlass can make you a little drive happy.
I forgot to get the newspaper.
Glad we ordered these swivel bucket seats.
Yeah, in case I get to drive someday.
The Cutlass S, Oldsmobile's sporty fastback at a price that's less than you might think to help make you really drive happy.
Drive happy.
Can I drive now?
Take a good look at Clyde Garfield's Cadillac and Oldsmobile dealership, and then take a drive in a new Oldsmobile, Cadillac, or one of the fine used cars, serviced by Clyde's 21 factory-trained personnel and expert craftsmen. Cadillac and Oldsmobile means the very best in automobiles, and Clyde Garfield is the best in dealership and service. Clyde Garfield's Cadillac and Oldsmobile, New England Automobile Village, Route 3, New Hampshire.
you're invited to stop in at Nashua's own McDonald's on Route 101A. You'll find McDonald's high-quality, fast service, and reasonable prices. Also, visit McDonald's at the Drum Hill shopping area in Chelmsford. Treat yourself and the family at McDonald's soon.
Dragon. It's Dragon's turn. So, as it emerges from beneath the Earth's surface, it immediately lunges upwards, its wings beating down and causing floods of deep water currents up and up and up and then over you all before landing, well, not landing, but turning abruptly to face everyone from here. And in the core of its body, there is something that changes. The water that is its chest begins churning on itself at a hyper speed, quickly beginning to boil, and its jaws open and out funnels a geyser of searing water that is going to hit everybody but Vicaris. I need a dexterity saving throw from everyone.
All right. Yeah,
Quetzal makes it an advantage.
You're in my aura.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Victorious,
do any better than
you
18.
flew too far away.
What did you say of advantage?
Quetzal makes it an advantage because of haste.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Oh, look at that. Look at big save.
I will use an inspiration to reroll my dex save. And
Heck yeah, you get plus 5 to that.
Okay, fantastic. Oh, and actually, let me do Betty's as well.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see. 50. So Yop, you're at a 21, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Vestra. Ooh, Zashel. Youch.
Yeah.
I will. I will flash a genius Zashel's, so that's plus 6.
That gives
Okay.
me 21.
Yeah.
21. And then.
I only got an 18.
Okay, so
I
Null.
don't think I could do any better.
Yeah, Null, Quetzal, and Betty all fail, and we'll take half, or full. Everyone else takes half. Fire damage, and this does ignore the resistance to fire damage underwater. It's boiling water. Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh gosh. Oh, okay. So 34 is the half.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mind sharpener.
I'm assuming my fire resistance still works.
This still has an effect. Yes.
Yeah.
Mind sharpener.
I am going to.
Have you used your reaction this turn to cancel a
Ooh, actually.
critical hit? Null.
Let me think.
I think you might have on yourself.
Yes.
But he would have gone after the.
Yeah,
thing that got
I'm
his
checking
action
the
back.
order. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So you have your reaction. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I did. I had lost track of the order.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you're fine.
All right,
Okay,
ignore my
absorb
absorb
elements.
elements. I just ignore it. I just use my reaction to Flash of Genius Satchel.
To save me
Yes.
from a lot of
Yep.
damage.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. No, yeah, well worth it.
Ooh,
Um,
spicy water.
you still have to make a con save for your haste spell too.
Yeah, there's not a lot of shot.
What is it? What's? Did you take the 68? Or did you make it?
I made it, so 34, half of that, I guess.
17.
Yeah, so
So you-
17.
Yeah, 17 or better. There's a chance. You have a.
Is Quetzal still up?
Oh yeah, Quetzal's still a shark.
Oh, great. Then I'm definitely burning inspiration to keep this haste up. I'll keep
Well, you
burning
actually, because you had you rolled a 14 and you're in the
Mhm.
aura, so it's a 19.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, that.
Very nice. Thank you, Vestra.
Wait, hold on, because that means Quetzal is. Well, actually, I don't know. Is Quetzal within range?
Oh, that's
of
right.
Vestra?
Quetzal's token's fucked up size. Quetzal actually was in the aura.
He would have done it.
That would have given him a 21 also.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
same
so a
as,
21 is a save.
Okay,
Nice.
so I need to give him some hit points back.
Same
Yeah.
as special.
There we go.
Okay. And now, Zashel, it is your turn.
Okay, I can't even see this thing, so I will
Ooh, exciting.
swim towards where the pain just came from. Okay, now I can see. I'm gonna stay the fuck back here. Yep. And this is as good a time as any to burn a spell slot. No. I'm just going to Sacred Flame again. Because I need to decide if I want my spell slots for healing, so I'm just gonna not take time.
Roll the 20.
Oh, that'll save. Which is good, because my damage was Wait, why is it?
Yeah, that's weird.
It's adding the +5 twice. That's weird.
Yeah.
I won't use that button anymore. Anyway, doesn't matter because it doesn't take any of it.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
My buddy, on the other hand, still
Coked up
hasted.
shark in a sweater.
Yep. He doesn't have advantage on this attack because it has not been hurt yet. How'd I wish he did, though.
Oh, that would have kicked ass. Critical shark attack. 27 will hit.
Okay, so that is 15 piercing. And then still hasted. So now he does have the advantage. So that's a 23 to hit.
Yes.
For 26 piercing.
There it is.
Ooh. Right.
I don't know what sort of noises. I guess sharks don't really make noises because they live underwater. They don't have vocal cords, but yeah, that's it.
Okay.
They have that theme music that goes
Why don't I
with them.
see Lucky?
I will cast heal on myself. Upcasted to 7th level. That makes 80 healing points. Like, you just see completely burnt all the shit. Like, one whole arm just fucking seared.
blistered and
Yeah.
and skin peeling.
As I do this fucked up flicker and take on, like, just random bits of parchment, like, stick themselves and slowly become skin. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's 80 points. That's my turn.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. I'll swim closer to the group.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, yeah, never mind. Actually, I'm good over. I'm good over here. I'm good over here. That hurt.
Just realized I can't see Lucky. Oh God.
Brings her back up to 128.
Okay. On a legendary action. Its tail whips through the air, catching in its current detritus floating through, and smashes into the shark. 21 to hit.
But so no.
That'll hit.
12 bludgeoning damage to the shark.
Agatha still counts if you don't.
And now it's Vestra's turn.
Figure out how many shovels.
Sick. I place a hand on the scales on my armor. They begin like a golden ray begins to trace those scales, and like a little image of it floats above, and they tilt in my favor, and I cast haste on myself. And then I rush towards the elemental at blistering speed. And I tell it to face me, try to get its attention. I'll use my hasted action to make an attack. 25 to hit.
A 25 will hit.
Okay, very good. Let me tick down that I've cast that spell. And I will toss just a first level Divine Smite on it for another 10 radiant.
Ooh, okay.
And I will just kind of like slicing along it as I'm like moving to try to draw its attention a little bit elsewhere.
Oh, you certainly do, because it does strike out at you with its tail with a 23 to hit.
A 23 would hit. I will use my reaction to cast Shield as a little barrier from my armor erupts out to block it.
Okay. Great. Yup, it is your turn.
I will swim closer as I shake my head and consider I've got to stop doing this to Betty. And I will swing out with my warhammer in an attempt to crush one of its arms.
That hits. Oh,
I'm mind sharpened.
Excellent. And I will take another swing.
Oof, okay.
I'm mind sharpened.
What's wrong with him?
He's very tired. This is what Noel really sounds like. Okay. Okay. Lucky's going to take a disengage action and try getting into the vessel here and hopefully taking some cover. But she can't take an action to hide. Vicaris, it's your turn.
Boosh. Let's do this. Second level, fuck it. 20.
Its wings cross in front of it, and there is a flash as it all instantly turns to ice, and it shields itself from this attack.
Wow, what a dick. That's my turn.
Excellent.
Actually, I want to move a little bit right there. I don't know why.
I got my breath recharge roll. Haha. Now I just gotta figure out the best place to put it now. Hell. This is going to hit Yop and Knoll and Zashel. So dex saves from the three of you. Yop, you are not in the aura.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hitting Quetzal?
Nope.
Okay.
Adam?
I
what were you gonna say?
will Flash of Genius myself to
Okay.
make that a 21.
All right. You save. The other two do not.
Yep. I'm unconscious.
Are you sure it doesn't hit the token?
Jesus
the
Christ, many of
shark?
those sixes.
Oh, it does. God damn it.
I was just looking at like the
he's not
angle of a cone there. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't understand how he's safe.
Yeah. It's I keep getting thrown off because I look for the circle of the token, not the square that he's in.
Yeah.
He's okay.
He's got like 5 hit points, doesn't he?
Not a lot, no.
That shark has an incredible amount of health.
They start with 126 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
So the save from Vestra last time, the save boost is basically what has allowed him to stay as a shark right now. Otherwise, my poor boy would be gone again. he would be back. He'd be back in another plane.
And then it is going to.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta.
It's not gonna do that. Uh huh. Oh yeah,
I
you
gotta
gotta
make a
your
con save.
Yeah.
You're good.
All right. Yeah, that'll do.
Ah, okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Zash will make a death save.
Yeah. All right. 1 success.
All right.
Mark that. All right. Doing good. Doing good. Things are going well.
Shark's turn.
Man,
Shark.
remember when I was like, yeah, but when am I going to need that feature for the Celestial Warlock to just go right back up to my feet? When would I ever need that? Oh, boy. All right. Coke Shark.
Coke Shark.
Is going to... Oh, God. Yeah, she's just going to... No, 17 I don't think is going to hit.
Actually, it does. It does. Nope. I'm gonna cast shield again.
Okay. I'm trying to decide if my poor boy with his no hit points uses a haste action to disengage here. Oh, I did have advantage on the roll. Never mind.
Now just attack again. Nice.
Yeah. After being blocked by the crossed wings, Quetzal pulls back and just rams through the ice, shattering it.
Oh God.
Fucking shit.
Piercing damage.
For real?
What the fuck?
That's my dude. That's my little dude.
Oh my god.
This
Okay.
this polymorph is really paying off, Doug.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna leave him there.
Okay. All right. Legendary action. To move actually. And as it does so, the blades of its wings turn to razors of detritus and ice. And I need Yop and Vestra and Quetzal. Oh fuck, and Lucky to make dexterity saving throws.
Natural 20.
What the shit?
It might not matter if it's still doing half damage, but
It does not. So if you save, you save. Okay. The three of you save. You are not struck by its movement. But then it lands itself on the stern of this remnants of the boat. And
I'm guessing
Lucky
opportunity attacks are not a thing.
correct. And damage for her. Okay, now it is the Scrivener's turn.
I need to see a 30-foot sphere. Just to know what my radius is. Okay. Sorry, Lucky, then. Okay, I'm gonna do Mass Cure Wound. Gonna upcast it by 1. So
This will be
29
maxed for Zashel,
max to
right?
Zashel. Yeah.
Oh.
So 40.
Yeah, so that's
42 plus
32, 30.
47.
Yeah.
37. You're right.
37.
The rest of the people getting hit, Lucky's out, basically everybody else, and so yeah, myself, Yop, Vestra, and Quetzal. And yeah, no, Quetzal's doing the Lord's work. We keep him in there.
Oh yeah. He's a true warrior.
Okay, I'll delete this thing. This one was a little bit wider than normal.
Oh wait, no, he doesn't get the 37. He gets the 29.
Not a very big difference in that. So good rolls, man.
Decent, yeah. One low one.
Yeah. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Vestra.
Sick. Okay. My speed is 60 right now. I'd have to. Oh, that is not enough. Okay. If only the dragon elemental didn't move. Okay. I was gonna try to help my allies, but I feel I will trust in the Scrivener. I will use my incredible speed at the moment to rush towards that dragon guy. I'm gonna get up in the biz. I'm gonna get up on this side, right, kind of twisting and twirling around the wings as I'm moving, and then just a flurry of attacks at this boy. I'm gonna just turn off all the stuff I have on me first. This goes away. That stays. That goes away. Okay, cool. 3 attacks. I don't have any kind of advantage or anything. Okay. 28 to hit.
Oh, there it is. 28 hits.
Hell yeah. With a divine smite for another 18 damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, another strike. Oof, 13. And then my last attack, the hasted one, 26 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, and then my last 3rd level divine smite for another 14.
All right, that's a nice 30 for you on that one. Okay. Oh.
That is movement, action, and I don't have any bonus actions because I use them all on the Merilith, our beautiful girl.
You see, it's hard to like determine damage being done to this body, but like it is like recoiling and putting up its claws, trying to like keep you at bay, gurgling and hissing in the deep rolling sounds of water compressed upon itself.
Oh yeah, and I'm like swirling around it. You know what I mean? Just going nutso with the scythe. But that I'll end on this side of it, so it'll have to, choose what it does. When it does it. But that's my turn.
Okay. It did use one legendary action already. Is going to use another one, I think. To hit you, Vestra. Because you are indeed being a pain in the ass. A 21 to hit.
Son of a bitch. It 21 is the armor class. I'll use my reaction again. Since I just gained it back to cast shield.
Fuck! That was good damage.
Yeah, I don't want to. If I lose haste, I'm dead. So,
yeah.
It will not hit.
All right. Yop.
All right. Yop will swim 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll stay right there. And not being quite close enough, will reach for the foghorn sort of on the side of her shield and send out what appears to be 3 quick bubbles headed towards our watery dragon friend.
Bubbles.
Oh my god. On the impact of the 2, there is just the obnoxious noise as the bubbles burst.
Auga! Auga!
Kicks ass.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Lucky is going to attempt to hide in here, and I'm... Holy hell. Okay. It's about time that her luck came back around. That's a nat 20 for her. Well, that sucks. The dragons have crazy high passive perception, but we're going to ignore that temporarily. Vikaris, it is your turn.
I am going to release Polymorph and
Whoa.
recast it to give him back all his hit points.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Turn to Noel and say, "That's how you heal."
What you see happens.
Real quick, and that's his bardic inspiration.
What you see is just the form of the shark being stretched like taffy in on itself and then compressed into a box and then exploding back outward into the same form again. You don't even have a moment to really see that, like, the snake was there for like a blink of an eye.
I'm moving, but I haven't decided where yet.
The face stays exactly the same as the form changes. Still smiling, still thrilled.
Yeah, I can still see him.
Still incredibly coked up.
And that is my turn.
God. This is probably the one time I've played a dragon and, like, actually remembered every round to roll my breath recharge. And the dice gods have looked favorably upon this for me. The dragon digs its claws into the deck of the ship and then ducks its head below the surface and bellows out a vent of boiling water that's going to hit Lucky and Quetzal. And that's it.
Oh, Lucky.
Why are you trying to murder your NPC?
It's that or us.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Whew.
All right.
And did you roll for Lucky? Because you have to do that, right?
I did, yeah. She actually did save.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. And to answer your question, Sean, I think it got talked about last session. But at the end of the session, but I mean, there would appear to be a vendetta.
Yeah, look, the ocean hates like we all get it. Okay.
Okay, everyone, no pressure, but we can handle maybe 2 more of those before we're not gonna handle them anymore.
I got
Don't
like,
wanna freak anyone out.
I got like 3 left in me.
I don't. I'm the boo boo patrol. I can tell you. No, we don't.
Yeah, well, you got a death ward, right? Average damage.
On me.
You can take 1, and then 2
Uh-huh.
puts you down, and then you're up. So 3.
Okay. On me.
Yeah.
All right, Joshua.
Yeah, against my where the hell? Okay, against my better judgment, I cannot. I gotta
point.
I gotta zoom out. I will swim over
I don't
just
even
so
know
that
you
I
can
can
see. Oh,
barely
you
see
can't
it.
see much.
Nope, but I know where the pain came from a second ago. So I will swim the extent of my swim. I will bonus action to launch a Star Crown.
Can't shield against that. Okay.
Big damage. Big damage.
No, only 25
Nice.
this time.
Only 25 is pretty
Do you
good.
want to add the 5?
I can't. I can only do that once, and I did it on the first one against the Merilith.
You can do it once per turn.
No, the feature for a Celestial Warlock is once per spell.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
it's not great. It's not.
Not
but,
worded like
eh.
that, but
That is my bonus action. For my actual action, I feel like I heal myself here, so I'm gonna heal myself.
I mean, I guess this works great if you're doing like your Sacred Flames, because that's like every time you then do it.
Yeah.
But like on
that's
this
like
this particular one, it's different.
It's
Yeah.
really meant for things like Agnazar's Scorcher, where one casting of the spell hits multiple, like you fire out multiple rays and stuff like that.
yeah, but then also this warlock gets access to like flaming sphere.
Flaming Sphere. Yeah.
So bullshit.
I cast that at 5th level. Oh god. Oh god. So many.
Jesus.
Well, you know what? I'll take it. It's 24 hit points for myself. So I can maybe survive one of these breaths in a second. And then it's Coke Shark. Who I have no vision from, just FYI. I don't know if I'm supposed to have no vision from him.
No, but I guess there was a whole bunch of fucked up nonsense that happened at one point.
Yeah.
But the snake had blind vision at one point.
Yeah. 17, I assume, misses, and the 13 will also miss.
Yeah.
My poor guy's getting tired. It's a little discombobulating. He was a snake, then he was a shark, then he was a snake for a microsecond, then he was a shark again.
Yeah, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
There's some feedback from Zashel going unconscious. Like,
poor guy.
Swim, swim, swim.
This is objectively probably Quetzal's one, like weirdest day, and 2 also absolutely his most violent experience.
100%.
Last of these on Dargan.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Vestra.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna whirl around to behind this thing, like corkscrewing up its neck to get to its head, and bring the scythe down across its like across its eyes and nose and whatnot. Really trying to piss this thing off. Okay, first attack, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, 14
This would be the
damage.
vulnerability one.
Yeah,
28.
you've given it all paperness.
Mhm.
Since I know Nola and I have done this combo maneuver before, I'll use
Earlier today.
earlier, just a few
Several.
moments ago. I'll use one of my last first level spells to do a divine smite. So it'd be another 7 tacked onto it.
So
Every
14.
little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Not great for him.
Every little bit.
Uh-huh.
Not super great for me. Okay, second attack, nat 1. And then hasted attack, 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for 10 slashing. Okay, yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. It is it's hard to describe that it is looking terrible, but it is clearly getting worn and tired of trying to fend all of these things off. And it is looking more and more agitated. There you go. That's creativity for you. Yop, it is your turn.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. I
will-
gotta
Mhm.
smash Vestra if I can with a 24 to hit.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, the 24 will hit.
Okay, that'll be 19 bludgeoning damage as its tail finally crashes into your chest.
Okay, 19 bludgeoning. So I need a a 10?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right, now it is Yop's turn.
All right, I'm going to swim up, and as I do, I recall how painful it is when I stub my toes, and how like that sort of pain just shuts off all of my ability to think of anything else. And I'm going to try and smash some dragon toes.
Uh-huh. Adam, I'm so pissed that that's what you've described as what happens. That drops it to 0 HP and causes it to flee.
Oh my god.
No, it makes perfect sense. I'd smash its little toesy woesies, and its mind goes blank, right? And it just crumples.
It just you can like feel the aura of like fuck this in its attitude as it just melts into the ocean around you and vanishes entirely. Its presence evaporated.
I take the rest of my turn to immediately turn and hug Quetzal Shark, and I'm gently stroking it, right? And look, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine, and things are gonna get a little weird, but you got to trust me on this. I've got a lot of experience. As I stop concentration on haste, and it everything's totally cool. You're gonna be just fine. I promise.
Pretty sure you have to spin him around in a circle so the water moves over his gills, you know? 'Cause he's stunned.
All right, and combat ends.
I will then rush over to my girl Betty and burn a spell slot.
Before Vestra also becomes stunned in the water, I will quickly make my way through the boat to where Lucky is. Put a steadying hand on her and say, "Don't worry, it'll be all right." And I'm gonna put some lay on hands on her. I'll put 25 healing points on her.
Oh, sick. That like more than doubled her current HP.
And then I just freeze and lock up. And she's, like, floating in the water.
Like you've got like a genuine like soothing smile that just like gets unnerving for a couple of seconds as you can't stop.
I love that. Don't worry, everything's going to be okay. And then you just sort of float up at an odd angle and are just like awkwardly twisting in the current.
Locked into a fucked up rictus.
Real oil can situation, you know.
Man, that thing sure had it out for you, Lucky.
Yeah.
I suspect
sure?
we should be keeping you away from the ocean.
I mean, that's gonna be hard.
Mhm. I mean, for after this, we will move you deep inland, near a lake, maybe.
Okay. Maybe I make that decision for myself.
Yeah.
We will give you a beautiful lake property, a
No.
casino.
No.
I think in the future, should we encounter a combat again, just stay next to me. I have means of egress to get you out of danger quickly.
I'm noticing you are not burnt.
Lucky, she looks plenty burnt.
No, you.
Me?
Hmm.
Oh, that's because I live fire.
Okay.
Oh, Betty, I'm so sorry.
Squawk.
Hey, as I've floated up to the ceiling of this ship,
Lightly like bumping the surface and then
yeah, as I'm like there, right? Do I see anything? Do I notice anything interesting in the front?
You got a moment?
Yeah, I got a moment.
Nothing in this half of the vessel, no.
Okay, cool.
I would like to go back to where we originally tried to dispel the magic so successfully.
All right.
See what's going on over there.
I should actually say real quick, Vestra, that just by passively looking, you don't see anything of interest, but you see something of note, which is just that it looks like the interior of this half of the boat has been clawed and gutted. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
I'm
like fruit.
yeah. I begin to like slowly. I can like nudge my feet a little bit to like slowly push myself.
Oh, thank God you're not dead.
Just that smile.
The locks are still in place. On the device.
I'll bust out some thieves' tools and try and unlock it.
I'll help with that check.
I will detect magic again and check out the chains
I will
once more.
guidance on that.
No magic, advantage, and guidance.
It is time to ask Jurgle to get us the fuck out of this ocean. Please. I'll file the paperwork later. I don't ask for much.
The locks are locks, though very stiff from being underwater, as they are not meant to be, do yield, and this object is freed.
Yeah, we're very lucky. These are actually high-quality, late model Fetterwork locks, but they do not work well underwater, so it's clearly had an effect.
I will start dragging it.
Your 500-pound object.
Well, it's the water, so
we do have a giant shark we could
tie it to.
Yeah.
Rope.
Just a quick question. Generally speaking, what I know about dragons is they usually have a horde or something. Do you think that dragon's horde was down there? And I point down the big giant abyss next to this half of the ship.
Oh boy.
I've been able to place an arm on Lucky, and she's dragging me.
Oh, okay. Like a kid in a balloon.
Oh,
yeah.
Forget that the Yop's hammer is still glowing. Gives off light. Might be important if we're about to descend into a hole.
Well, I mean, I think we've got what we came for. The question is just if anyone thinks it's worth actually going down there to try and see if there's anything of value.
The underlying reason for coming here was to refill our coffers after Thrax, so I'm inclined to think so. Vestra, are you well enough? It's not Urix, but Quetzal could probably take you down there.
I'm like stretching out my my limbs a bit, giving a little twist and turn in the water. That would
Lucky's
be
doing that thing where she's like helping you crack your spine.
hell yeah! oh, that one was. I would be honored to ride such a glorious warrior down into the depths.
Before you do, Noel walks over and casts Death Ward on you. In case you need to run. But do a poor job of it.
I don't think I'd run, but many thanks, Scrivener.
You know, that's an excellent idea, just in case you need to run. Now, I know this substance looks awfully similar to the cocaine, but I promise you it's something entirely different.
I don't know what cocaine is, so...
see me when we get back to the lighthouse.
You going in this hole, Sean?
I'm grabbing hold of the shark, right? Holding on to the big dorsal fin.
I guess.
All right.
Zashel will like loop an arm or a leg around whatever is left of the railing on this boat and go into Quetzal's senses so I can relay what is seen.
While they're gone, can I like look at this fucking giant device thing?
You can look at it all you want, but I don't think that's gonna reveal much to you. It has a hatch. It's got glass telescoping some things in its front. It's got legs, it's got claws.
Is it like, does the hatch open?
Presumably.
We'll wait on that. I want to fucking release the Qualish horror.
Just explosive decompression.
Yeah.
You open it and there's another Merithlith inside.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it closed for now.
Yeah. So Sean, Vestra, you and Quetzal dive down deep, and the water begins to warm. Actually,
because there's no way you'd kill me twice this way.
Well played. Well played.
I feel very safe.
You just see intense blackness and feel the stone tunnel around you, and then you don't, as it opens into a pit that is still entirely submerged and underground. You have no. Do you have a light source?
I don't have a light source, nor do I have any light source that could work underwater. I do have dark vision.
Okay. So dark vision is limited in what it can do here. Besides tell you that there is stuff here, and like reaching around, you are making contact with cold metal and objects of a kind. You know that there is stuff and presumably hoard here.
Hell yeah. It won't. It's not the same as light, but like I do know prestidigitation, so I can make like tiny sparkles, right? So like I can see maybe just a little bit clearer around my hand where I'm doing that.
That
But
would certainly catch the light of what looks like gleaming coin and other things down here.
um, hell yeah. I will I'll swim up to the front of the giant shark, looking at its big toothy maw and say, "All right, how much can you eat?"
Shark Quetzal says nothing, but Zashel up on the boat. Yeah, there's a lot down there. We should join them if we have this thing secured.
Well, it is not moving from here, so
Right.
All right,
it
let's
is a
go,
giant
Betty.
metal crab.
You'll need light. Yeah, oh wait, your hammer's already glowing. Never mind.
I will go down as well.
We could also just take your hammer if we're not all going down.
Vestra, as you are trying to force feed money to a shark,
Who refuses to open his mouth like a cartoon?
Come on,
You
how are we supposed to get this out of here?
you do see light above you that then is reflected in this rather impressively large grotto that is its entire floor is covered in platinum and gold pieces.
Is this the light from Yop's hammer?
Yeah.
I shout to them, "Finders keepers."
Wonderful. I just found it.
All right, I suppose you have me there. I'd be willing to share 80%. Well, wait, no, shit. I meant 20% of it.
It will be split.
Great.
I'm pretty
great.
sure you did say equal shares earlier. So.
I did. I'm just fucking around.
Great, Vestra. We'll share the 20%, and the franchise will just take the other 80%. Sounds wonderful. Betty, start eating anything that's platinum.
Happily. There's a ton of coin. There are objects here as well that apparently have value. Rusted and molded chests and vases. A lot of these things are crenellated with the embossing of Proconic worship, but then there is a lot that is sculpted after the shape of this dragon that you have encountered. Um, that seems to actually be over the majority of these materials. Only in what looks like it is like in the top layer of the treasure do you find proconography.
Iconography.
Yes.
This is gonna take hours. Where's our boat?
Up. It's like 300 feet up.
All right, we're gonna start making trips.
Don't
we
Two
have
questions.
multiple bags of holding? We can.
You think it's
stuff?
gonna a bag holding is gonna hold a dragon's hoard?
No, I said multiples. Like then we fill bags, make a trip. I was agreeing, just pointing out that we can carry more of it than it seems. Now you're all looking at me, and this feels weird.
Two questions.
Lucky
Is there
just
any
starts
plant
like basket carrying coin.
Is there any plant life down here?
No.
Unfortunate. Okay, cool. Also, within the treasure, is there anything that looks stupid and ridiculous?
Yes.
Perfect. I would like to grab the most stupid and ridiculous thing.
You have a portrait of somebody, but you couldn't tell who. The water has utterly destroyed the canvas. The picture frame is wrought of gold, but like clinging to the inside of the frame is the canvas frame that has like filaments of thread and paint still in it.
Are you sure you want that portrait, Vicaris?
I don't think so. What else we got?
I mean,
Fuck
look,
you,
that,
dude.
look, I mean, that portrait, the tiny little halfling with that giant hat and the big feather, he looks ridiculous. Oof.
I am so mad right now.
Yeah, try not to take that portrait now.
Now that you say it, it does look like something has happened to the head. No light cocks ahead.
I'm putting it in my hoard right now.
Like, I do know that you're going to ask that question frequently, but I never think about what I'm going to put there until we're there. And I think this is the first time you've refused an object of mine.
It's so funny too, because I fucking loved like Eschew earlier, but this one I was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like that was one of my better ones, but I had to think of something that a dragon would also find valuable.
But Portrait of One Lord Bandit Stroganoff, weathered by the water.
Hell yeah.
So, a good half an hour at least will pass of you guys collecting an enormous amount of money. If you would like, I would allow the Hordes person to sit on deck and be doing tallying and totaling so I could give you the amount. But that would be like the sacrifice of like half an hour. So like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
That
it's not like you
sounds
guys
like
are
a
doing
great-
anything else today.
Yeah.
So
Like
Karis
this
would love to
is
sit
our
there
last
and not
haul.
yeah.
We do this right, we're done.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is all we need.
Dude,
we can
one
be
last
satisfied.
job.
Right.
One last job.
One last job. We'll worry about the crab or just leave it if it's too much of a pain in the ass.
The crab.
The metal crab.
Oh, okay.
I think you
It's a
meant the
crab.
crab from earlier. Like, did we owe him
No.
money? Did
No, the
you
thing
owe him money?
I'm gonna save you from
The
this
crab
place,
of crab of
Take
Qualish.
it away.
Got
The
it.
tank
Got it.
crab.
Yeah. I think we can get that out.
I
I
mean,
can teleport with it.
I can lift
That sounds
400
great.
pounds, so
Can
that's
I-
a good start.
Can I investigate and see if I can figure out what this thing is? It looks sort of machine-like.
You can roll an identify. You can cast identify.
I cannot
Yes.
cast Identify, not right now.
Holy shit!
Just do it tomorrow.
Bring on objects as long as their weight does not exceed.
Oh,
I
that's
will
a lot
cast
of treasure.
identify.
You in what army, Sean?
I place my hand upon it and go. Noel's right. It's like a crab.
Loop the chain
Um,
back around and we'll start to swim.
There has to be on our boat like some kind of jibbing to like
Yes.
pull stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's not meant to go this far in deep, but you guys can put in some fucking effort and manage to get this thing onto your ship. It is 500 pounds.
Yeah,
I got
That's
400
nothing
of
for-
that.
yeah.
The,
We're
the
good.
all
giant
kinds
shark
of-
has a strength of 23 and
Oh,
a times
Jesus.
4 capacity multiplier.
Yeah,
because
basically
it's
all
huge.
all my
So-
strength can do is keep it centered on Quetzal's back.
We strap this thing to Quetzal's neck like one of those wooden kegs that you put on a Saint
Yeah.
Bernard.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know it was said before, but this polymorph is really paying off.
It's really
It's-
Dividend.
It is so good, and it makes up for you being the first one to ever kill Quetzal.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I thought I did that with mage armor.
Oh, all right. Well,
Guess not.
Up on the deck, Zashel can cast Identify, right?
I cannot. I do not know that spell. Somehow I have never picked up that ritual. Yeah.
Swear. Well, I mean, you had an artificer, but like I could have sworn you had it.
I thought I
Okay.
did also, but apparently not.
So this object goes unknown.
Yeah, until tomorrow.
hmm I mean, you guys can investigate it still. Like you can like open the hatch now and look at it.
Yeah, now that I'm curious
And
about what's
release the
inside of it,
Mariliths? No,
and
thank you.
release the Qualish horror. Crack open that hatch.
Yeah, you crack open the hatch, and fortunately for you, no more demons exude themselves from it.
Oh.
Pity. There is. It looks as if it is big enough to fit perhaps two medium-sized creatures inside. There is like two chairs, one in front of the other. The one in front, before it lays a row of 10 levers.
This thing is weird.
I already did the carpet, so who's gonna try this one out?
I mean, we can just wait.
Or just
Also,
deliver.
more importantly, we do have to decide what we're going to do with it. We could take it to a large city and try to sell it, but if I remember correctly, this was to be delivered to an archmage.
I assume for a price.
What's that?
I assume for a price.
Like
I
a-
mean,
a
originally
finder's
it
fee.
was supposed to be. Yeah, originally it was supposed to be our contracts. The proposal for us to get it came from Zendros, who was not its original intended recipient. We could, I'm sure, find some bargain with the original recipient. That, I mean,
Who is it supposed to go to?
Morden
Mork and
something
Mindy?
or other, something like that. Morden Minder, Morden, someone like that. Point is, powerful archmage. I'm sure we could probably leverage that into perhaps something. I mean, I have a few ideas on things we could ask an archmage to assist with.
In
Continue.
Would we want it?
Considering that for a moment, in all of the treasure, was it just like coin and treasures, or like were there like any like artifacts, or weaponry, that sort of stuff?
Some of these treasures would qualify as like as weaponry, unique objects and armors, or cultural artifacts. Any amount of magic on anything is like to enhance it, like +1, +2, or not, like +1 of something. Nothing of like incredible value, but surprising value for the community that it supposedly came from.
Yeah. No little wrapped up decks of cards or anything.
No, that would be crazy to put in this particular city.
Well, maybe. But... I think, I mean, you can obviously like keep it if you want to, but a favor from an archmage is very useful.
Well, but before we make a decision one way or the other, perhaps we should take the time to figure out exactly what it is, which I will be able to do tomorrow, but right now I am quite tired.
Sure. Yeah. I just, It's something to consider while we're waiting to find out what it is. My my thought is that perhaps this might give us a start, if we determine that it is something that we do not necessarily need or want or would be safe to return to its original recipient. Um, this might give us the start we need to return Krellick to us. I'm unfamiliar with exactly what an archmage might be able to do, but it's an archmage, so surely something.
Sure. I mean, just imagine what Jim Dark Magic can do. This person could do the same.
I'm going to be honest. Despite meeting Jim Dark Magic several times, I really don't know what he does other than run the company. I mean,
Networking mostly.
well, I mean,
I
I
have a
imagine.
feeling he just kind of sits on his ass.
Delegation, yes.
Yeah, but I imagine at some point he was an adventurer. There's lots of stories and all that. So, anyway, that's something for us to worry about once we've once Yap has had some time to rest and look this thing over.
How long is our travel back to Saltmarsh?
So there's still day and a half ish.
All right. Plenty of time to figure all this out.
Well, you certainly can take your long rest while your crew gets you on the way home. And Yop, you spend some time examining this thing and testing out some of its levers, trying to figure out what it does. And here is what you get.
I also that the same day that we are like loaded on the ship and everything, I'll spend the 10 minutes and summon Uryx in his warg form on the ship. Tell him what a good boy he was.
Look, all magic can be.
Very interesting. Probably would have come in handy taking some of this dragon horde up, but we've got it all accomplished. And I'll share this with everybody.
All right. Basically, it floats, it sinks, it has air for 2 people for 5 hours max. It's pretty neat. And they've decided to give a rule for each individual lever what it does in the up or down or neutral position.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, it's a little disappointing. There's not even a cocaine lever.
Yeah, just in case you want to play Logo Rider in your D&D game.
Ew, it's listed the apparatus sinks as much as 20 feet in liquid. So what do you think? Do we want to keep it or?
Unless anyone has some use for it, and this is coming from me, collector of all oddities. If somebody else truly wants it and is willing to pay for it, I'd say we give it up.
Yeah,
I think it'd look cool in front of the tavern, though.
It would be an interesting ornament.
I mean, it'd be a very, very expensive display piece, to be
How am I
sure.
on the other side of this?
Yeah, this is weird that you all are making Vicaris and I agree with each other. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this.
Look, I'm
not
just
okay.
saying
I'm
we
joking,
like
Vicaris, I'm
we went
joking.
to a lot of fucking trouble for it, and I know it's like the whole thing is we try to make money, but it kind of rules.
Do you want this to be your payment for that job?
Fuck no. Are you kidding me?
Well, then, look, I gave you the option. It is a neat ornament.
She could technically take it out from her pot.
We do not have it evaluated.
Not yet. Can I, with my jeweler's tools, evaluate it?
Sure, make me a jeweler's tools check.
I will assist for
I was
advantage.
just about to ask for that.
Inexplicable. Just tap on it with some fucking little hammers.
Hey, I've
Look at
got
it
my
with a
little eyeglass thing.
it's a big metal fucking tube with a little smokestack on
Yeah, I
it.
mean, we could always
Yeah.
No fucking clue.
take it to the casino and charge like 5 copper to take people in rides down into the water with it.
Oh my god. See? This thing kind of rules.
Okay, I'm on board now.
Okay, but okay.
If we charge for the rides, of course.
We could also get in it and just travel around Crabber's Grove and see how the remaining giant crabs react to it.
You can like dress it up in their carapace, camouflage.
I am officially abdicating responsibility for the use or misuse of this thing.
What are you talking about, misuse? It's scientific study. We want to understand the crab habitat to a greater degree. How do you think one learns this information?
I do think that if anyone could use it, it would be you, so...
Well, that's very kind, but in all honesty, I think if there's an archmage out there that wants it, and we can get a favor in return for it, the favor's probably more valuable than the item.
True.
I can't believe that through the most obscure pathway, y'all are making me consider having to play Mordenkainen, and I fucking hate that guy.
That makes me want to do it even more.
Somebody give me a dossier so I can get really familiar with him and send him ascending.
No. I won't be. There's 2 more sessions of this game. I'm not playing that motherfucker. Made it this far.
I mean,
this was supposed to go to Zendros. Fuck you
fine.
guys.
Give us a fucking secretary then, or an intern. We'll take an unpaid intern for Mordenkainen.
That's what I would have to do, but I just
take Mordenkainen's assistant, Greg.
Or hear me out.
Greg.
We do know, Yop, you had business in Astrazalian. We could present this as a gift. An Archfey is at least as powerful as an Archmage.
Jesus.
Huh?
I like this idea, as long as my name is attached to it.
It would be from everyone here at the Lighthouse Franchise of Acquisitions Incorporated and our compatriot Vestra, who is not officially a member, but certainly
from all of us, but specifically
did her part to assist. Yeah, from all of us to someone who might be able to help us. You're all staring at me again. These are good ideas, people.
No,
I like
good
the idea.
I agree. Yeah, very good.
I'm just trying to think of the best way we could morally suggest that Vicaris actually did as much as he is insisting to get his name specially printed on it when he's the only one here not covered in burns.
I made a wise
compelling
tactical choice, which worked out for me in the end. Also, I'll remind you that I killed the 6-armed lady.
In Vicaris's defense, he also made sure that Quetzal remained, and he just gestures at the shark following the boat.
This is the next step. Well,
Yeah. It sounds like something I would do. Let's be real. if Quetzal wanted it, I would do it.
there's like
No.
1 or 2 times that it has to like try to resist, but like there's no way.
You know, I just thought of an idea that is so brilliant even by my standards. I am certain that if we were to execute it, it would live on in lore for generations.
Oh dear.
We all know that Vicaris has been banned from Astrozalion.
Oh no.
But if we were to place him inside of this item,
oh no,
and then we were to head to Astrozalion, he would then be able to get in, and it would be known forevermore as the Astrozalion crab.
Oh God. Oh God.
Now, we all might die once we get there, because I can't imagine that will be taken very well.
My suspicion is he will die in a way that I cannot fix.
That is a good point.
I mean,
Yeah, maybe you should wait here. It sounded better in my head than out loud.
Make sure your name.
Also, Chandria could like step through it, like if she put her foot on it, just crush it.
Yes.
Yes,
I mean,
probably.
I've been exiled. I don't know if I have a price on my head. I don't think it's a kill on sight kind of thing.
Generally,
Wait,
when you are
I'm sorry.
exiled. If you return, then yes, you are dealt with harshly.
Harshly, but it doesn't mean squashing.
Are you sure? Are you 100% sure of that?
But
Would you stake your
98.
life on it?
Wait, did you say there's a price on your head?
No, I said there's likely not.
Which is
But you're not-
That's not a good answer.
Well, I wasn't there for most of it. They never said, by the way, Vicaris, there is a price on your head if you ever decide to come back. I'm saying I don't think there is.
I think if you think there is a price on your head, you
Well,
should
I mean, it's
probably
within the realm of
operate.
possibility,
Yes,
but
but if you are entertaining the possibility, it means there is enough of a likelihood to not do that thing.
Like
Oh,
even
I
if
am
it's
not.
a 1%
It's
chance.
still not
Oh,
zero.
I'm not for this plan, by the way. And
You
as
do not
far
want to be
as
placed in the crab and thrown into Astralia.
I do not.
I'm
And as
kind of
far
for it now that I think about it.
all right, just because someone doesn't get burned during battle, now all of a sudden people
Mhm.
want to be squashed. I would also like to point out that if it were not for me turning Quetzal into a shark, we would not have this apparatus with us currently, because some people can only carry so much, and he'll stare at Noel.
With one other person's help, you're right. We would not have made it.
Mm-hmm.
Vicaris, what exactly happened while you were in Astrazelia? You know, like, it's never been officially stated.
That is correct. He said in Doug voice.
I switched to Sylvan and say, "How badly did you fuck this up?" I need it in writing.
In Sylvan, I would rather not go over the details. It's kind of a, oh God, what's the word? A sensitive topic.
I forgot what you got tattooed on you.
Did I get it? No.
We
Yeah,
did.
you
Yeah,
and- you and
yeah,
Krellick.
it became official. We got tattoos. I believe they are phallic representations.
That makes sense. I still don't know what I did though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we intentionally don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Suffice to say that like the city is under siege and your debaucherous adventures were disruptive enough that the Twilight Council said like you do not get to be here anymore. You are putting the city at risk.
Yeah.
Wow. Dramatic, am I right, guys?
Well, to be fair, the Twilight Council actually sucks shit, as you and Chandria have come to understand.
They sure do. What was that? Sorry, I was talking to my dog.
Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do with your, especially at this point in the game, completely useless trophy?
That's their decision. I don't have any. I will ask Vicaris and say, so I know you've already been holding on to some money for me in your great hoard, but obviously whatever my share of this is, I can't physically carry. But I do have accounts in Waterdeep. How would I go about? Who at Acquisitions headquarters would have access to this hoard?
Uh, I don't think I've ever worked with someone like the others have I?
You've never spoken with another hordes person.
But it's more like an apartment.
Yeah. So like how you in your training have it understood is that this treasure goes to a safe that is located at Acquisitions headquarters,
Yeah.
that only a select number have access to. It is not without the realm of possibility to contact someone there via a secretarian sending stone. Oh wait, you guys don't have one.
I was just gonna have them file paperwork with Noel to
Yeah.
request it from our vault.
Or yeah, something via Abernathy to say like this designated coin allotment belongs to so and so who is not a member of Acquisitions Incorporated, yada yada.
I would never steal that pleasure from Noel.
This is the only thing that Abernathy does. This is not the thing that Noel does.
Everybody dump shit on me. Oh, I'm gonna cast my fucking Documancer Augury and ask what they like specifically to get word to Jim Dark Magic, like
Okay.
what is the value or like hold on, so it's got to be wheel woe. It's about a specific course of action. It would be giving this giant metal crab to Jim Dark Magic in exchange for magical or monetary favor. Just because I know they'll give a wheel and woe or whatever, but Jim Dark Magic's gonna hear about the fucking big metal crab and be interested.
If you point this directly at HQ, and then furthermore at Jim Dark Magic, you get a wheel.
Yeah, it's essentially I'm asking head office knowing that it's gonna get passed up the chain the second I tag him in it. It's gonna be like, wait, there's what? He gets okay, wheel. So yeah, I'll level that to everybody as as a possibility. Jim Dark Magic wants it. Sorry, Jim Dark Magic wants it. Switch to Sylvan. Jim Dark Magic wants it.
Okay, but isn't he most likely to just return it to this other Archmage for the same favor we would get from that Archmage? I feel like we're trading down a little bit by giving it to Jim. We're giving it to the middleman who's gonna, take their cut, as it were.
I say the Archmage, or we keep it for ourselves. Those are my votes. With my bigger vote, higher vote, going to giving it to this Morton Kingdom fellow. Morton Kaiser.
Put it to an official vote, Satchel.
Well, we have to narrow it down to 2 items first, 2 options, and
yes,
right now there's
or keep.
I will.
So we're ruling out the Archmage plan.
I will use the Whisper Jar to get as much information on Mordenkainen as we can from HQ, so that we're all sort of more in the know. I mean, I think for the sake of this discussion, it can just be we get all the information we need to know about Mordenkainen.
He's lame. He's boring and vanilla. As far as Archmages go.
He doesn't even use 2 wands.
He's there are even like in Faerun lore, like he is associated with way cooler Archmages.
I'll tell you what,
he's just
this
like
guy,
the white guy. He's just the white guy.
He's just that white guy.
Yeah.
This guy sounds like a wet noodle. Even I'd rather give it to Sandria than have to deal with this asshole.
But I mean, like, he is resourceful. He is capable. There's not really any information provided that might indicate that he has any intentions with this object other than like he acquired it and wanted it brought to his house.
Yeah, now that I think about it, having this information and what little it says about, and what little we know about how he wanted this item and potentially acquired this item, I think there's a real chance that if we bring it to his attention, he's just going to say, "It's mine, give it to me." I've already paid for it. I've already made the deal. Just because you found it doesn't make it yours. I'd rather just offload it to some third party and make it their problem.
Mm-hmm.
Let him fight it out with Chandria or Jim Dark Magic.
Okay. I guess we could break this down into 2 votes, like keep it or give it away, and then if give it away wins, we can decide who we're going to give it away to through a second vote. Do we need to do an official vote for keep or give away? Does anybody have a really strong feeling about keeping this thing?
I vote keep it.
Okay, so it sounds like we do need to do an official vote for keep or give it away.
And it sounds like as the ballots are handed around and then put into the box and then read through, it sounds like only one vote is for keep it.
What the hell, Lucky?
Vestra abstains from the vote.
Yeah, you don't get a vote.
Yeah, no shit.
I know. I'm just making sure.
We're just writing in. She's just over. I don't want to vote.
There's one ballot
Has to
in there
pull
that
out
says
her
this.
own piece of paper.
Yeah, it's a different piece of paper. It's torn out of like a notebook, and it says, "I just want to feel included."
This is not a vote that counts. I just wanted to be a part of it.
The silence was unbearable, and I got bored.
Yes. And then in Goblin, fuck you.
All right.
Okay, so then I guess we vote on Jim versus Chandria or another Archfey.
All right, everyone, whisper to me your votes.
Or Jim. Like Jim or Archfey are the 2 options, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them, Oryx. It's a wonder they get anything done this way.
I was about to say I've seen worse, but...
Wait, did we actually hit rank 4? Because
Yeah.
you said something about... Okay.
Am I only waiting on 3? I am only waiting on 3.
Lost your eye on the day before you. And you found a ring.
Okay, the votes are totaled.
Yep. Well, everyone, the votes are in. I'm very glad to see that we all agree to knock out 2 bits of business at one time. We will be making a trip to the Feywild. I will contact Bishop. Good job, everybody. And I'm using my inspired decision feature. I cannot fail this charisma check. It's a DC 15 persuasion check. Each franchise member of your choice who can hear you gains advantage on their next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw in the next hour.
Oh, in the next hour. Okay.
In the next hour. I can do it when a vote goes the way I voted.
Nice.
Spoiler alert on what my vote was, I guess.
Okay. Very well. Then next week, you guys will petter off to the Fae for a bit.
Some of us.
What?
Some of us.
um, and we'll begin our conclusion of this game. So be thinking about where you want to be doing stuff long term. But as I foresee it, pacing wise, at most we'll spend the first half of session wrapping up like real time stuff, and then get into end stuff.
Okie dokie.
Heck yeah.